Hi, welcome back to Chem with Go. Tonight we're going to take a look at one type of organic structure. It's called an aldehyde. So this functional group has a generic form just like this. Now note that this inside right here is a carbon, and that carbon has to be an N carbon. And what I mean by an N carbon, it is at the end of the carbon chain. So, for example, let's take a look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And double bonded O and the hydrogen right here. Now, since aldehydes are always going to be at the end, or these functional groups are always going to be at the end of the carbon chain, this carbon happens to be carbon number 1. And if there are any other sort of functional groups or attachments further down the chain right here, we name this we start the carbons, the numbering of the carbons at the aldehyde functional group. So let's just come up with the name of this structure. Since there are 4 carbons right here, this will be butanal. And notice that the ending is an Al. Much like the alcohol would be an OL ending, butanal, since it's an aldehyde, will have an Al ending. Let's take a look at another aldehyde structure. So let's come up with this one. Double bonded O and then a hydrogen right here. So let's just count the carbons since this is carbon number 1. And why don't we go ahead and put an attachment or a halide over here, chlorine. So that's carbon number 1. So that's 2 right here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the root name of this, since it's 7, it would be heptanal. And we do have a halide right here on carbon number 3. So this would be 3-chloroheptanal. And that would be the name of that structure. All right, and that's it for tonight. Check your worksheets, and anytime that you see the Al ending, that means that you have an aldehyde. And remember that the aldehyde carbon will always be carbon number 1 in the chain. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon.